Good Thursday evening, February 13th, and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. A second person killed in Sunday's deadly charter bus collision on Highway 28 has now been identified. The city of Wenatchee has issued the building permit for a new housing complex at the site of the previous Mission Street parking lot. Light snow is possible and warmer on Friday with heavier precipitation likely this weekend. Your full local weather forecast is coming up. The February 3rd fire inside a Wenatchee stormwater pipe will require an emergency repair. Engineers for the city of Wenatchee say the underground fire, which sent up a gout of black smoke, destroyed 174 feet of polyethylene pipe inside the long culvert that runs between Hawley Street and the Apple Capitol Loop Trail. It was allegedly started when a homeless person taking shelter inside the culvert ignited a fire to stay warm. The pipeway has now begun to collapse, and Wenatchee City Council members were asked tonight to approve an emergency declaration to speed repairs. The total cost of replacing the damaged pipe hasn't yet been determined. A second person killed in Sunday's deadly charter bus collision on Highway 28 has been identified. 83-year-old Amelia Montoya of Spokane Valley was a passenger on the eastbound northwestern stage lines when it was struck by an oncoming Toyota Camry that was near milepost 11 about 1:30 p.m. She died at Confluence Health Hospital. Coach operator Michael Meacham of Spokane was pronounced dead at the scene of the crash, alongside the two East Wenatchee 17-year-olds in the Camry. Authorities have yet to name those victims. The Washington State Patrol believe the Camry driver, a 17-year-old female, veered into the oncoming lane and struck the bus head-on. The precise cause of the accident remains under investigation. A woman pedestrian was struck by a car about 8 o'clock this morning while using the crosswalk at Wenatchee Avenue and Hawley Street. Wenatchee Police Department Captain Brian Chance says that the collision was low impact. It has yet to be confirmed that the pedestrian was transported to the hospital, but officers who responded to the incident described the woman's injuries as minor. Captain Chance says that charges are not pending at this time, but may be following an investigation. Traffic was detoured down Hawley Street while police and ambulances remained on the scene. Twice this season at Mission Ridge Ski and Board Resort, a lift chair has come loose from the haul rope that was carrying it. In one of those cases, on February 8th, the empty chair itself fell to the ground. No one was hurt in either case. The Wenatchee World held a public forum Wednesday night to discuss Mission Ridge and its plans for expansion. Outgoing CEO Josh Jorgensen was asked to describe what happened during the February 8th incident. He said in part, operator error was to blame.
What we think had occurred was that the operator's technique was improper and caused some chair swing. This unoccupied chair was able to oscillate and swing back and forth a little bit more so than an occupied chair would have been able to do because of the weight difference. And it hit one of the towers and popped out. There's a halo around the towers, a protective device. And it hit with enough force to pop the carrier out and drop to the ground. The lift was stopped, it was assessed. We ran the passengers off and we stopped loading and ran the passengers on the lift off. Performed a haul rope inspection, called our state inspectors, got clearance, and started running the chair again with a new operator in place. It's not okay, and it needs to be corrected, and we've made corrective actions and advisement with our state agencies and inspectors, and gone above and beyond that. And now we're performing regular monitoring, additional training, and just making sure that we're keeping a tight eye on this lift at all times.
When we come back, skateboarding will become part of the physical education curriculum at Alpine Lakes Elementary School in Leavenworth. And U.S. Senator Patty Murray and 3 other senators penned a letter to the U.S. Department of Agriculture about the halt of federal funds used to fight wildfires. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Hey, hon, would you run this around to the wash rack?
Oh, okay.
Hey, hon, what happened?
They shrunk the truck.
The all-new mid-size Canyon is now available at Sangster Motors.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here. I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
The City of Wenatchee has issued the building permit for a new housing complex called Majestic Apartments at the site of the previous Mission Street parking lot. Barriers have already been installed near the Wenatchee Valley Museum and Cultural Center, with construction scheduled to commence soon. The Majestic Apartments will be a 7-story building offering 212 units and an underground parking garage. The project is being developed by Weidner Apartment Homes, a Kirkland-based real estate investment and management company. Weidner is the developer of many other apartment buildings in the valley, such as Riverside 9 Apartment Homes, the Live Easy Street Apartment Homes, and more. Skateboarding will become part of the physical education curriculum at Alpine Lakes Elementary School in Leavenworth thanks to a national grant program. Alpine Lakes is one of 17 grant recipients from 13 states and the District of Columbia to receive the Get On Board Gear grant, the opportunity for students to learn the fundamentals of skateboarding through PE, which building confidence and foresting creativity. Each recipient will get $5,000 worth of gear and training for their schools. The grant was awarded for the 2024-2025 school year, and in 2025, Get On Board is expected to surpass 100,000 students who have learned to skateboard since its inception in 2013. U.S. Senator Patty Murray and 3 other senators penned a letter to the U.S. Department of Agriculture about the halt of federal funds used to fight wildfires. The senators expressed concerns over the halting of funds for forest management and restoration projects and the hiring freeze for USDA personnel. United States Department of Agriculture paused the payments in accordance with an executive order signed by President Donald Trump. According to Murray's office, although the hiring freeze was not applied to public safety, federal firefighters are not currently exempt and have reported rescinded job offers. The senators said the halting of payment endangers rural communities by, quote, delaying critical work to mitigate the threat of wildfire. Coming up next in tonight's Paws for Pets feature with the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, we will introduce you to a beautiful dog named Luna. Snow will end tonight with more light snow possible on Friday. I'll have your full local weather forecast coming up. That and much more still to come tonight. Please stay with us.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off the lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
At Local Myth Pizza, we believe in real food, freshly prepared with only premium ingredients. Our cheeses are imported from Italy. Our sauces, dressings, and even our sausages are made in-house fresh daily. Featuring Northwest craft beers and 30 Chelan Valley wines and ciders. Family fun and amazing food. Eat local, drink local, and be local at Local Myth Pizza.
Come see why Sunset Magazine says you can't beat Local Myth Pizza.
It's time now for our Paws for Pets for today. Today's segment features a 2-year-old white German Shepherd and Husky mix. She's got a heart of gold and is very social when it comes to humans. Meet Luna.
Hi, I'm Corley with Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, and I'm a care manager here. And today I want you to meet our beautiful girl, Luna. Luna is our 2-year-old. We think Shepherd Husky mix, and she's got beautiful white ears, and she's so soft. Luna came to us as an owner surrender about 2 months ago. She's found my treats. Hi. Her owners were unfortunately had to move to a place where they couldn't take her with them, so they brought her to us. And she actually also came with 2 puppies. They were kind of older puppies, and they've since found really great homes, but we still have their mama here who needs her home. Yes, and she did a really good job with them. They're very polite, sweet puppies. Yes, but now you need a spot too. Luna is really easy on leash. She loves her walks. She's a very polite girl. Because she's an owner surrender, we do have a little more information on her. They told us that she's not great with cats, so it's good to know that right away. Yeah, and she can be a little selective with other dogs. She has some good friends, and then some other dogs she just doesn't really care for. But she's a really just solid, calm girl. She's really treat motivated. She loves my hot dogs and cheese. And she knows her sit really good. She offers that right away. And she's learning some other stuff. Yes. She's just so eager to please. And she just wants to be with people all the time. Yes. And she's loving this weather with her thick coat. Yeah, it's just perfect. Luna has been spayed, and she has all of her vaccinations, clean bill of health, microchipped like all of our dogs are here. And yeah, we'd really love to find her a home. So if you'd like to come meet Luna or any of our dogs here, we are open from 12:30 to 6, Thursday through Tuesday, or you can opt to come in on Wednesday with an online appointment.
Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org.
Time now to take a look at your north central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a fantastic Thursday. Increasing clouds throughout the day. And as we take a look outside our weather window from this afternoon, light snow falling up in the higher elevations of western Chelan County. This is up in Lake Wenatchee with that light snow falling. We will all see that or are already seeing that around north central Washington. Not going to really amount to a whole lot. Then we'll see a break and then some more snow will develop once again on Friday into Friday night. But notice this stretch of dry area, and that's most of us. Omak, Chelan, Wenatchee, also down into Ellensburg, Moses Lake, maybe a chance for some light snow. But what we're keeping our eye on, slick road conditions, especially if we pick up some snow tonight, because we do expect to warm up on Friday, and that could create some impacts for you for tomorrow morning and once again on Friday night. All right, our almanac for today, high temperature, can you call it that? 21 degrees unofficially, 20 degrees below where we should be for this time of year at 41, 59, our record high temperature set in 1971. For the third day in a row now, we've set an overnight record low, 7 degrees this morning, our old record 13 set in 2019, and our normal low temperature is 27 degrees. Sunrise 7:08 this morning and sunset at 5:22. All right, getting into Friday, big difference in temperature when we get into Friday. 10 degrees warmer, Moses Lake and Ephrata 33, also Quincy, the freezing mark. That's 10 degrees warmer, folks, from Ellensburg into Wenatchee, Eniat, Chelan, and all the way up into Omak. Upper 20s for Lake Wenatchee, about 30 for Leavenworth, and 31 the high temperature tomorrow for you folks in Kashmir. All right, tonight we do expect the snow to end. This is what brought it our way, this area of low pressure off the Oregon coast, but we're going to be in between the snow showers. Most of it will be to our north and another little wave to our south, so a brief end tonight with low temperatures much warmer, around 20 degrees. For your Valentine's Day Friday, expect morning snow flurries, then maybe even a shot at the sun by afternoon. Mostly cloudy though. High temperatures tomorrow in the low 30s, and won't that feel good after 21 degrees today. For Saturday, here's our next big weather maker right off the coast of Washington and Oregon. Cloudy skies, snow likely on Saturday. We'll see high temperatures in the low 30s. Don't expect a lot of accumulation for Saturday either. And then on Sunday, kind of the same situation. Snow a little more scattered, but it's still likely for us on Sunday, especially for you folks up north. Going to warm up a little bit on Sunday too, with highs in the mid-30s, so it may even be a rain-snow mix Sunday afternoon. And then a lot of you have Monday off for President's Day, and it looks decent. Mostly cloudy skies and warmer. Look at these highs right around 40 degrees, maybe even 41 to 42 on Monday. And then we start coming back down again as we get into Tuesday. Mostly cloudy skies. Once again, a large area of low pressure off our coast. We will see a 30% chance of rain and snow with high temperatures. Really not bad in the upper 30s, which still is just slightly below normal. By midweek Wednesday, a good trough of low pressure develops right along Washington state, and that'll bring rain and snow likely throughout the state on Wednesday. The good news, rain-snow mix. High temperatures Wednesday in the mid-30s. Here's your 7-day forecast now. 19 overnight tonight. We will jump up 10 degrees as we get you into Valentine's Day. Maybe a morning flurry for us on Friday, and then snow likely both Saturday and Sunday with highs generally low to mid-30s. Mostly cloudy, and Monday, our warmest day of the entire forecast at 40. Hope you have it off. And then mostly cloudy to cloudy skies Tuesday and Wednesday. 30% chance of rain and snow Tuesday. Rain and snow likely on Wednesday with a high temperature then of 36 degrees. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Hi, I'm Amanda Walden with A. Walden Insurance Group. Medicare can be overwhelming, but you don't have to figure it out alone. I've been helping people understand their Medicare options for over a decade. Medicare isn't a one-size-fits-all. I'll help you understand your coverage options so you can feel confident in your decisions. Let's find the right Medicare plan for you. Call me today or come and see me at my office located on South Chelan Avenue in Wenatchee between the YMCA and the Social Security office. I look forward to meeting you soon.
Caught in a conflict? Family? Workplace? Neighbor? Business? Housing disputes? Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center provides mediation services, a cost-effective and efficient way to provide a written resolution to disputes and issues. Plus, we offer mediation training and community education on conflict resolution and communication skills. Contact us to learn more.
Let Mary Maid's custom cleaning experts help you clean up your to-do list. Between work, kids, and pets, it's hard to find time to keep up. Let Mary Maids of Wenatchee help. Mary Maid's cleaning experts can help keep your home or business fresh, neat, and exactly how you'd clean it, if only you had the time. Call now for a free estimate, 509-663-1710. Serving Chelan and Douglas counties, Mary Maids, let us help.
Remember when you could afford to have fun on two wheels without breaking the bank? Maybe you started on a Honda Z50 or a Trail 70 or one of the most popular Hondas of all time, the Trail 90. Well, Honda and Doghouse Motorsports are making fun affordable again. Introducing the Honda Monkey, the Dax, and the new updated Trail 125, all featuring fuel-injected four-stroke engines with electric start. The best part of all, they are affordably priced under $5,000. Whether you're just getting started or you want to get back at it, Doghouse Motorsports has you covered.
Happy Thursday to you. Those wishing to get their hockey itch scratched need to go no further than ESPN and ABC. Rather than the NHL All-Star Game this year, the league has split players into national teams, making up the Four Nations Face-Off Tournament. Last night, Canada knocked off Sweden in dramatic fashion in overtime 4-3. Tonight, the USA squad is facing Finland. That's on ESPN. The series will take a break on Friday to reload with two games Saturday on ABC. The first will be between Finland and Sweden at 10 o'clock in the morning. That's followed by the U.S. and Canada at 5. Kaapo Kakko is the only Seattle Kraken represented and will actually play against the U.S. team tonight for Finland. Checking the college basketball scoreboard from last night in men's play, Ohio State had no trouble dispatching the University of Washington 93-69, the final. Just one game on tap tonight with Gonzaga hosting San Francisco. That's at 8 o'clock tonight on ESPN following hockey. Washington and Oregon were back and forth in women's college basketball last night. The Ducks prevailed over the Huskies 68-67. There are a couple of games tonight. Washington State hosts Loyola Marymount at 6 o'clock. The Gonzaga plays at Oregon State. Both those games are available on ESPN+. Well, the Seahawks' new offensive coordinator was introduced earlier this week. After a several-week search, Seattle landed on Clint Kubiak as their man. Coach Mike McDonald made the introduction at team headquarters in Renton earlier this week.
I'm here to introduce Clint Kubiak as our new offensive coordinator. You know, it's well documented that we took our time with our search. We wanted to be pretty extensive. Felt like it was important to talk to a lot of people and understand what kind of the lay of the land was out there. And in order to do that, you know, it takes a team of people. It wasn't just me kind of doing my thing. It was a whole team effort. So as the process started to unfold, it became really clear that Clint was the best option for us. Really excited about it.
Kubiak was the OC in Minnesota and Denver before coming to Seattle. He says he sees this as a prime opportunity.
Yeah, just to open up, I'm really appreciative of Mike, of John, Leslie, of giving me an opportunity to be here. I know how big of an opportunity it is, and don't take it lightly. You know, we got some really impressive coaches on our staff to work with, and that's what it's really about, is our staff and what we do together. It has nothing to do with me. It's us communicating a vision to our players together, and that is critical, and that's what we're in the weeds of right now as a coaching staff. So there's plenty of work to do, you know, and I'm really fortunate to be a Seattle Seahawk and looking forward to the challenge.
While Geno Smith's contract situation in Seattle is still in question, Kubiak says he looks at Geno as a prime reason for him taking the job with the Seahawks.
I think Geno is his own man in a great way. Like, Geno is a very aggressive player, have a lot of production. Obviously, he's been doing it for a long time. He's overcome a lot in his career. I have a lot of respect for Gino. Was a huge draw to come here and be able to get to coach him, you know, alongside Andrew Janoko. So we have high expectations for him. We're going to push Gino and get the best out of him, and we'll do that by pushing his teammates as well. It's not just his show. It's a team thing, and he's got to be the head of that.
When asked about his style of offense, Kubiak says has to be balanced between using all phases and all styles to put points on the board.
The number one thing is that, you know, you better have more than one way to win. You know, we're going to have an identity. You know, we want to be smart, we want to be tough, we want to be physical. Those are three critical attributes, but it's important that we can run the football, that we're, you know, a successful throwing team. We got to have all of our guys contribute on special teams, and we have to communicate that to the offense, how important it is to win as a team, and there's not one way to do it. So here, going from April to June, we better get rocking on the fundamentals so that we can win multiple ways come the fall.
Kubiak, Coach Mike McDonald, and General Manager John Schneider are working on personnel decisions now, and they're gearing up for the NFL Draft coming up in April. The Quincy girls basketball team had their season come to an end last night. The Jackrabbits fell to Toppenish 73-24 in the first round of the District 5 2A tournament. East Valley edged Othello to end the Huskies season. Ellensburg advanced with a win over Grandview, while Prosser advanced with a victory over Sela. District 5 1A tournament begins tonight for the girls, with Cashmere hosting Royal at 6 o'clock, while Cascade is at Natchez Valley and Chelan visits Wapato. Moses Lake High School is the site for the District 5 2B tournament. Kittitas plays Tonasket in a loser-out game. Tri-Cities Prep faces Lake Roosevelt in another loser-out contest. That's tonight at 7:30. Championship bracket has Mabton and Okanagan in the main gym at 7:30. District 5 1B tournament is at Wilson Creek, where Entiat faces Wilson Creek at 6. Loser-out game. Moses Lake Christian battles Soap Lake in another loser-out contest at 7:30. Pateros and Entiat boys had their seasons come to an end in the first round of the District 5 1B tournament to Wilson Creek last night. Billy Goats fell to Cascade Christian 69-45. Tigers were edged by the Devils 45-43. First round of the District 5 2B boys tournament also at Moses Lake High School tonight, with Okanagan playing Granger. Mabton and Tonasket tip at 6. Those are both loser-out contests. Liberty Bell faces Tri-Cities Prep in the championship bracket at 6 o'clock. Tonight's also the final night of the regular season for the Big Nine, with Moses Lake at Sunnyside. Wenatchee hosts Davis. Eastmont's on the road at Eisenhower. The girls play first at 5:30. The boys follow at 7 o'clock. Davis and West Valley have already clinched a spot to the district championship on the boys' side. Moses Lake and Sunnyside will host a play-in game. Should Eastmont win tonight, they'd travel to Sunnyside rather than Moses Lake next Tuesday. Davis and West Valley girls also have clinched a spot to the district championship next week. Eastmont would clinch the number 3 seed with a win tonight and host Sunnyside on Tuesday. A Cadets win would mean the Wildcats would host Moses Lake next week. That's a lot of sports. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more news from around North Central Washington, you can find us at NCWLIFE.com, on our social media channels, or on our mobile app for iPhone and Android. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. Email us at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for being with us, and have a great night.